What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a career simulation. Might be a bit longer of a video, we might split it up in two parts, we'll see how we go with it. But today we are doing the Cruz career simulation. The new movie Hustle just dropped on Netflix, produced by Adam Sandler and LeBron James. It was a really good watch, I do recommend. But we'll have a look at prospects scouting here. And as you can see, we do have Cruz. Nothing yet, but we haven't actually scouted him. But I made him a little bit underpowered because I wanted him to have room to expand. I think he is better in the film than I do have him here. But as you can see, we also do have Kermit Wilt, which is the enemy, you could say, of the film. It's actually just Anthony Edwards playing Kermit Wilt. It's a funny name, I like it. But he is projected to go number 2 in the film. I won't spoil anything if you are wanting to watch it, or if you haven't yet. But let's simulate this first season, and we'll see where they end up. At the end of the first season, Luca is your MVP. These are your awards. Steve Nash somehow goes 64 games. You've got to love to see it. We are just going to simulate this playoffs. We really don't care. We're going to be simulating a lot in this and just letting it happen. Brooklyn Nets versus Warriors. That would have been a fun matchup to see. They win in 7 games. Awesome to see. But that is not what we're here for. We're here to see who wins the lottery. And it could be the Magic. That might be a fun watch, but it is the Rockets. Okay, I can see Cruz with Jalen Green getting some type of dynamic duo there, but that's if they do take him at 1. They might not even. They could still take Chet. There is still the real life NBA prospects in this draft. So we are going to, and there's Kermit right there on our right. NBA draft, the first overall pick. They're taking Kermit, so he goes first to the Rockets. Okay, Jalen Green and Kermit Wiltz. I can see something will happen in there. I think Cruz would have been a better fit. Chet goes to the Wizards. Can they match up Bo and De'Aaron Fox? That might be a little duo. Let's see that they take Jabari Smith. Okay, so he keeps dropping, which is he is only an 84 overall, 83 overall, one of those. So he's not an overpowered coming up, but Cruz does go to the Orlando Magic. We'll see how they do. It might be a bit of a rocky start, which is fine. I probably would have rathered him go to somewhere like the Thunder. But they did get Paolo, which is fine. But I'm going to switch over to the Magic and we'll see what the lineup's kind of looking like. Starting off the season, this is what your Orlando Magic look like. Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Cruz at the 3, Wendell Carter Jr. and Moritz Wagner. I thought it was Mo Wagner, but okay. I always thought it was Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac off the bench, so Cruz and Wendell Carter. Cruz can play any position in this game. Honestly, he's got a 3. He's got small forward, power forward, and shooting guard. He could honestly probably play center with his defense in this game. And Marco Fultz, Fred Wagner, Chuma Okiki. I give up with pronouncing these. RJ Hampton, Bol, and that is Terrence Ross's reserve now. Wow, God, I am getting old. That is crazy. I still remember when he was a starter. Okay, but this is going to be your starting 5. Cruz, obviously being the highest overall, hopefully can lead this team to the playoffs. But if not, hopefully he has a solid rookie season himself. But we'll have a quick look at his stats here. B- inside, B+. I didn't want to make him too overpowered starting right off because I wanted to have him room to grow. But I did give him 99 potential. just because in the movie I wanted to kind of stay in the same kind of boat. As you can see, A+ potential there. And I did give him 99 hustle. I had to. I couldn't go past that attribute and not put 99. But either way, this team's looking maybe a ninth seed. That's pushing it. But we'll have a look at the Rockets as well, because we do want to keep an eye on Kermit Wiltz, and they've got a very solid lineup going into this season, with Jalen Green being an 86 already. That is really good for the Rockets. Christian Wood, there is Kermit Wiltz, John Wall, Sim Gunn. I'm probably butchering these names again. I apologize. But this team is looking a lot better than ours. But we will keep an eye on both teams. But we're mainly looking at Cruz for the simulation. Alright, let's simulate the first season. Let's simulate the first game first. We'll see how it goes. They do lose. But Cruz has a solid game. 22, 5, and 4. He shot 9 for 12, so he was very efficient. I want him to shoot a little bit more. Cole Anthony took 20 shots. I did put his shot tendency to 95, I believe. Let's see if that was just a one-off. He was just getting used to the we simulated far too quickly. 24, 11, 3, and 3, and a block. That's a lot better. 17 shot attempts. That is a lot better. So let's simulate the first season. We'll see how he goes in his rookie year. Hopefully he picks up an award. But other than that, I will hopefully see you in the playoffs. At the end of Bo's rookie season, Nikola Jokic is your MVP, averaging 28, 15, and 9. This is good to see. You usually see Luka dominating the MVPs. But Cruz wins Rookie of the Year on amazing stats. 26, 10, and 6. That is with a steal and a block and a half a game. 46%, 38 from 3. That's an amazing start for Bo. I feel like it's because his team wasn't as good. He got a lot more shots on the team. Let's have a look. Jabari Smith averaged 24. Chet Holmgren was 22. Paolo 19. Kermit Williams with 19 as well. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Shot 48%. He had a solid rookie season as well. But Cruz, these stats honestly could put you on an all-NBA team. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year, and Anthony Davis is your Defensive Player of the Year, with Nick Claxton as your Most Improved, which is good to see. And Cruz gets all NBA first team. That's awesome. That's amazing to see. First year, all NBA first team. I think this is going to be a great career simulation. Already at an 88 overall. Your second team here, all NBA third team with Chet. Actually getting on the all NBA third team as well. That's awesome to see. All defensive first team. Bo does not make that, but that is all fine. And your all rookie first team is dominated by big men, which is awesome to see. But we did not, unfortunately, make the playoffs. We'll have a quick look at the standings. Where are we? We are 37-45, so we were one game out of the play-in, which is unfortunate. But good, solid rookie season overall. We're just going to simulate. We don't really care. This isn't any of our teams. And the Celtics win your NBA Finals. Did the Houston Rockets make? No, they did not. So neither did Kermit, but we're going to simulate. I'm really only going to stop if there's something major. I will do a quick recap of the end of the seasons and stuff, but I forgot to mention I have put everything on automatic for the simulation, so any trades, any signings, anything like that, they trade Bo, I've got nothing to do with it. I'm just watching his career, seeing how the story would unfold after the movie. But other than that, let's just keep simulating, see what happens. So Orlando did have the 5th pick, the 10th pick, and they do pick up Emoni Bates, which is an awesome signing. He's also a small forward, so our team is starting to look a little bit better. So yeah, I think he will develop quite well. alongside Bo. So hopefully they can start building something. Let's see if they can pick up something in free agency. Okay, starting Bo Cruz's sophomore season, this is what your starting five is looking like. Jalen Suggs does improve. Unfortunately, Cole Anthony does not. A little bit disappointed about that. He is 23 now, so you think he would be getting better. He's putting up solid stats, but his overall isn't improving. But as long as he's putting up the stats, it really doesn't matter. Bo Cruz jumps up to an 87 overall, so he's already getting ridiculous. And Jonathan Isaac is back in the starting lineup, which is awesome to see. Wendell Carter Jr. is playing at the center position, so we're going to see how that goes. He's only 6'10", which is only an inch of 7 feet, so is really not too small. And this is our bench. It's starting to round out a little bit, which is awesome to see. And we got a 49 overall, which is awesome. But nothing lower than 78s on the team for Orlando Magic. I think this is starting to round out a little bit. But we're going to simulate this season. We'll have a quick look at Kermit, see how he's progressed, and look at their team really quick. But other than that, we'll keep simulating. So Kermit Wiltz has also jumped up to an 87, so they're staying side by side at this point. Jalen Green is a 90. This team is looking nice, and they signed Vooch, which is a good signing for them. They needed a center. That's a really solid signing. They got awesome Dylan Brooks. This team will probably make the playoffs this year. I don't know about us, but hey. And they got Russell Westbrook on a $12 million deal. He's a 76 overall. Wow, jeez. I hope Westbrook has a bounce back season this year in real life. It's quite sad to see what's happened, but we'll keep simulating. Let's see what happens. At the end of Bo's sophomore season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, putting up ridiculous stats once again. This season we do go 42-40, so we're a little bit better. And these are your awards. Rookie of the Year. Clint Capella is your 6th Man of the Year in Minnesota. Wow, okay. Giannis is your Defensive Player of the Year. Evan Mobley is your Most Improved. And Jason Kidd is your Coach of the Year. Very nice to see. Does Bo make an All-NBA team? He does. He makes the second team, putting up 25, 9 and 5. A little bit lower stats, but that might be because the team improved a little bit. But he is shooting a lot better. That's really good to see. A lot better from the field. He got a little bit less minutes a game, so that's probably why he put up less stats. But a lot more efficient. Anyone else from the Magic? No, but all defensive first team. Bo still didn't make a defensive team. I thought that's the first award that he would have collected. But other than that, we are in the playoffs, which is amazing. We are the 8th seed, so we do have to play the Milwaukee Bucks if we can have a look at their team. All right, their starting lineup is Drew Holiday, Nickel Alexander-Walker, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Daniel Gafford. So this team, Drew Holiday's obviously digressed. We're just younger, so we're getting better. Hopefully we win this matchup. Our overalls, besides Giannis, I feel like we're a better team. Obviously Giannis can take over at any point he wants, but let's see. We're gonna simulate through game 1. We do take game 1. Wow, that's awesome. Bo Cruz nearly putting up a triple-double. Shoots decent from the field. Could be better. Atlanta, we are taking on, if we can see their team please, Trae Young, Malik Beasley, Osman Dieng, I hope I pronounced that properly, John Collins, Victor Wembanyama. I'm terrible with these names, I really am. Wembanyama. I'm not going to pronounce it again. He is already an 87 overall. He's a rookie. It is what it is. Onyeka Okongwu. I got that one right. Bobby Portis, Kevin Huerter, and DeAndre Hunter. And that is the rest of your team there, with Duncan Robinson being a vital piece to their lineup. I feel like I feel like we can beat this team. They are a 2nd seed. But we're going to simulate with Simcast for this first game. We see how we go. We went off to a real... Wow, we really blew that. We come back a little bit. We win game 1. You can't be disappointed with that. 25-8-5 for Bo Cruz. We are going to just simulate game by game for now. We do lose game 2. Bo Cruz puts up 23-12. Simulate through. We do lose game 3, unfortunately. Game 4. Bo Cruz is doing the best that he can, but we get absolutely blown out by Trae Young, 43 points. Can we force another game? We can. Did I speak too soon? No, I did not. We are going to put up a triple-double for Bo Cruz, 37, 11, and 10. That is amazing to see. Trae Young did put up 44, but it was not enough. Can we force a game 7 here? This will be a great start for Bo's career. And we do. I went way too fast, but Bo Cruz puts up 35-14. Wow, we force a game 7 against the 2 seed. Can we win in 7? No, we can't, unfortunately. Yeah, we forced a game 7 in Bo Cruz's first ever playoff series. He put up 24-10 and 5 with 2 blocks. Look, you can't be upset with that. We're gonna simulate the rest of these playoffs. They don't matter to us. Dallas is your champions, as your Luka Doncic is your finals MVP. I'm going to simulate through the off-season. If there's any major updates to the team, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, I'll see you in hopefully the playoffs again, but the off-season. Starting next season, Cole Anthony is gone and is replaced by Tyus Jones. Other than that, our squad is looking pretty much the same. We draft Elijah Fisher, but other than that, this team's basically the same. Hopefully we're a little bit better. We've obviously improved, but hopefully we can get a little bit better seed and get some more luck in the playoffs, but we'll see you there. Okay, at the end of the season, Bo Cruz is in your All-NBA second team. He has jumped up to an 89 overall. Hopefully he hasn't capped out, but we will see at the end of his career. We'll see where his biggest overall jump is. But we are the 7th seed, so a bit better of an improvement. We went 44-38. We'll have a quick look at stats here in a second for our player stats. So Bo Cruz, 24, 9, and 6, shooting 49%. So he had a bit of a down year. His rookie season has been his best by far. He did shoot well from the field, but yeah, he's kind of capped out at his rookie year. Hopefully, that's not the most he's going to put up. I do want him to win an MVP in his career, but look, it's only his 3rd season. He's only 24 years old. Let's see what we can do in these playoffs. Hopefully we'll win this playoff matchup against the Miami Heat with Chris Dunn, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Thaddeus Young, and Bam Adebayo. Alright, let's simulate with Simcast. Hopefully we can win this. And we started... Oh, can we... It is a close game. I'm going to slow it down. If it gets any closer, we will jump in. That is a 4-point game if they bring it closer. Okay, we're going to jump in. We're going to watch and see what happens. Hopefully we can finish them out, as we do have a 2-point lead with 46 seconds to go. Okay, with 45 seconds to go, Orlando take a 3 and miss. I'm not too sure who shot that. But Miami now have the ball with 35 seconds to go. Done to Jimmy Butler. He takes a dribble step back. Does not shoot. Chris Dunn back to Butler. He's been in the key for quite a while then, but they get it down to Bam, and it ties up. Bad defense from Orlando in that set. Look, I think their best play is to get it to to Bo Cruz. Maybe for a midi. We don't need a 3. We just need to score on this play. Jimmy Butler is your player of the game. Orlando inbound to Suggs. Bo Cruz is just sitting in the corner. I really hope they run something here and not just do a stupid pull-up. They're not moving. I feel like it's going to go into a stupid 2K shot. But, you know, Suggs takes a 3. He hits it. Okay. We might actually win this. Unless they hit a buzzer beater 3. We could win this. I wanted Bo Cruz to take the last shot there because he is the man of the video. But Jalen Suggs taking a 3, I'm okay with, really. Thaddeus Young is going to inbound the ball probably to Tyler Hero. He does not. Yes, he does. And Tyler Hero takes a wide open 3, but misses. We're going to make the playoffs. That's a solid start. In the playoffs, we're up against the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball is already up to a 95 overall, and this is their team looking pretty solid. I feel like we can possibly get these guys to a game 7, but we start off the first game not too well. We do end up getting blown out. If anything, it wasn't a blowout, but look, it is what it is. Bo Cruz didn't have the best shooting game of his life. 17, 14, and 6. A solid game. But hopefully we can force another win. Game 2 we simulate, and we do end up losing by 3 points. Wow. Bo Cruz had a solid game, shooting 11 for 18 from the field, putting up 30 points. Hopefully we can win a game in this series. It's not looking... Yeah, 3-0. Look, Bo Cruz is having a good... It might just be Orlando, honestly. Unfortunately to say. But we do win a game. Bo Cruz puts up 40 points with 5 threes. A very, very good game for Bo Cruz. But will that be the last solid game that we do get from him? It is not. Jalen Suggs and Bo Cruz both have... Bo Cruz only took 14 shots, but it did win us the game by 8 points. Can we force it to a game 7? And it's... we did blow a lead. We lost by 5. Look, it is what it is. 32, 7, and 5 for Bo Cruz. Hopefully something can happen. Hopefully we can sign someone in the offseason, because losing in the first round's getting a bit bland. I want something to happen. I want something to spice it up. But in this playoffs, the Houston Rockets are your NBA champions. So Kermit Wiltz gets his first ring before Bo, which is unfortunate, but Mikey Williams is your finals MVP. Solid. Kermit Wiltz, 17, 2, and 6 in the closeout game. He was averaging 21, 3, and 3 on solid shooting performance. He averaged 21 this season, so it's the first time he's averaged over 20. But he gets his first ring. Congratulations to him. Hopefully we can start doing something to get us there as well. At the end of the season, I didn't show the off season because nothing much changed to the team. But at the end of this season, we go 54 and 28. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the chemistry just clicked. I don't know if Bo Cruz went crazy. But Jalen Duren is your MVP, averaging 25 and 15. Great season from him. But I'm really curious to see what Bo did to win 54 games. These are the rest of your awards. Michael Stuffer, 54 and 28. He might actually be our coach because that is the same record. But here if he is our coach, I didn't put him because he is generally overpowered. That might be why we won so many games. But Bo Cruz is your All NBA first team player. And we get it skipped to defensive teams, but we did get Jonathan Isaac in there, I saw. Your All-NBA second team, your All-NBA third team. We have not seen Kermit in any All-NBA teams yet, so that's something to put under Bo's belt. Other than that, Kermit does have a ring at the moment, but it is what it is. Jonathan Isaac is in your all-defensive second team. So we are the first seed, which is awesome to see. So hopefully we do get out of the first round. That's going to be an awesome... we do get Atlanta in the first round, which we did lose to. Wow, this is not an 8th seed. I'm sorry. How is this an 8th seed? It is what it is. First, we will look at our season stats. Bo Cruz goes for 26, 8, and 6. Really solid season. Amazing shooting performance. Nearly 50, 40, 90. I reckon he can get there eventually in his career. Imani Bates puts you up 20. That might be the big help that we needed. Elijah Fisher also puts up 18 points, and Jalen Suggs takes a back seat. I knew he was averaging. No, he wasn't. I thought he was up closer to 20. So he actually did have the best season of his career so far. He is only 24 as well. But we nearly have 3 20-point scorers. So we might be building a really solid dynasty here. Elijah Fisher's already up to an 86. Imani Bates is an 82. And Bo Cruz is up to a 91. Honestly, might be a bit of a dynasty that we're building here, but we do get Atlanta. So we're going to simulate game by game on this one as well. We do win game at 1 by 9 points. Bo Cruz putting up 39 and 8. Great first game in the playoffs. We do win 2 in a row. These are close wins, but a win's a win. Honestly, you can't say much about it. Simulate game 3. We do go up 3-0. I thought this was going to be, honestly, Bo Cruz puts up a triple-double, 23, 10, and 10 with 3 steals and a block. Amazing effort from Bo Cruz. I'm going to simulate the rest of the round, and we do lose game 4, but we come back in game 5 and win by 17. Another amazing game by Imani and Bo. Might be a bit of a duo that we've got going here, but we do get Milwaukee in the next round. Tyus Jones, Colin Sexton makes his way up to Milwaukee, putting up 24 points for the season. That's a really good good season for him. With Giannis obviously putting up amazing stats as always, and I've also got Mitchell Robinson. These teams are quite solid for a 5th seed. It is a 5th seed, so it is a solid team. But hopefully we can have the same type of success in this round and we get blown out. Wow. Hopefully that's just a 1-game thing. We were just surprised by this team, and it is as we blow them back out. A little bit of blowout action, if you know what I'm talking about. Game 2, we do not want to simulate the whole series just yet, and we do go up 2-1. Only a 3-point win, but Jalen Suggs does lead us in scoring for that game. At game 4, we do go up 3-1. That's exactly what we wanted. Jalen Suggs and Money, and Bo really had a bad game. He shot 3 for 14, but he still put up a near triple-double, so he did impact the game either way. And hopefully we do win in 5, which we do here, as Bo has a little bit of a better of a game with 18, 4, and 11. Next up, we have Orlando Magic. We're going to simulate the current round, and Houston Rockets with Kermit the 6th seed this season, so they dropped quite a bit. But hopefully we see them in the finals. That would be an awesome matchup. But Toronto Raptors still have Freddie, James Bouknight, Scotty Barnes, Pascal, and Mayak Porter. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Don't quote me on any of these. With Nick Claxton backing them up. Hopefully we can get some success in this series as well, as we absolutely dominate in game 1. 33 points from Bo. Exactly what we want to see from him. When we go up 2-0, that's an amazing start. Bit closer of a game for that one. Game 3, they do take that one by 20 points. That's not what we want as well. Hopefully we can go up 3-1, which we do. Jalen Suggs is an amazing game. Bo Cruz also an amazing game. And over on the other side in the Western Conference, you can see Houston up 3-0. So it looks like that we might match up against them, as Toronto does take another game. I don't want to talk too soon. Wow. I guess simulate game, and we do win in 6. Thankfully. Bo Cruz puts up 44, 6 and 6. He did not want to go to a game 7 at all. Puts up 7 threes. What an amazing effort from Bo. Can we do get Houston? This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Mikey Williams, Jalen Green, Kermit, Kenneth Lofton, and Nikola Vucevic with Miles Bridges. They've got a very good team. They've got a very, very solid team. As you can see, ours, Jalen Suggs, Elijah Fisher, Bo Cruz, Wendell Carter, and Jericho Sims. That's his name now. I'm just going to call him Sims. With Amoni Bates off the bench. Is that what we want to run? Yeah, I think, unless we put... I'm not going to touch this team, but I'm just thinking if we put Wendell to the bench, then you can run Bo at the... put Wendell to the 5, run Bo at the 4, and then put Amoni at the 3. But this is not my team. I'm just a bystander. I'm a fan of the game. So, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Can we take a commanding lead? We are the higher seed, so we've got home court advantage, and we absolutely blow them out in game 1. Jalen Suggs puts up 34 points with Bo Cruz, 26, 5 and 9. An amazing effort. We'll have a look at Kermit. Put up 17, 2 and 3. Not as nice of a game, but we don't want to count them out just yet. Simulate game 2. Hopefully we can take a 2-0 lead. We don't want to drop one at home, as it is a lot closer of a game, and they take a very, very nice 5-point lead right at the end of the game. And this looks, if we score, oh, this is a 3-point game. We're going to jump in and watch. Hopefully we can make a little bit of a come out with 44 seconds left in the game. Okay, unfortunately Houston does have the ball. Jalen Green takes a shot, and that might be over. I'm not going to move my face cam because it's probably over. If it gets any closer, I will move it so you guys can see the score. Suggs has the ball, dribbling the air out of it. We need a shot, and he does get it down to Fisher, and he does get a 2-point basket. It is still a 3-point game. We're going to stay in. We're not going to simulate to the end. Let's see what happens. Okay, Houston have the ball again, inbounding to Mikey Williams. We need a big defensive stop here. They're not going to foul, it looks like. He's going to dribble out the ball. We need a stop and a 3-point basket, because this, we can't allow that. Good defense in the post. They score. Game 3. We start off with a solid, but they do come back. A solid start, I was meant to say. We've got a bit, and I simulated way too quickly, but we do win game 3, which is awesome. 20 points from both Bo and Fisher. Amoni Bates with 15 as well. Game 4. Hopefully we can take a 3-0 lead in this NBA Finals, and we are up big. In the 4th quarter, we are going to take the 3-0 lead, 27 from Amoni. And hopefully we can finish it off. I don't want to really go any further in this series, and we absolutely dominate. we're going to win big. Absolute Bo Cruz 42, 11 and 7. An amazing game to take out his rival Kermit. What can you say? That's an amazing series, and your finals MVP goes to Bo Cruz. What an amazing series. He had 27, 8 and 8 on 50% shooting with 45% from 3. Amazing series. An amazing series. I was just simulating the off season after our NBA championship, and it turned out that we had the first overall pick. I did not even realize. We draft Trevor Greene. This is a simulated player, but 19-year-old 83 overall at center. That's exactly what we needed. This team is starting to round out. What a pickup. That is amazing. That's amazing. Okay, we end up being the second seed this season, which is more than okay with me, honestly. We go 50 and 32. But in this first round, we are up against the Chicago Bulls. This is what they're looking like. Very different from what you know in real life. And Zach LaVine is coming off the bench, even though he is only 32 years old. It's not my team, but we're just going to simulate this round. Fingers crossed. It's not a mistake, but we do win in 5. Very nice to see. We're going to quickly simulate because I've got all faith in this team. Toronto Raptors are up next. This team is a lot different as well, but they still got Pascal and Scotty Barnes. A solid team, but I do think we're better. But we win in 7. Unfortunately, you guys didn't actually even see that. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. There we go. We do win in 7 by a decent amount. Bo Cruz has been excellent in the closeout games. So we are up against the first seeded LaMelo Ball. He did win MVP this season. This team is really good. They've got, for some reason, Josh Giddey coming off the bench. I don't. This team is good. We're gonna simulate the round, but we win in 7. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Wow. Bo Cruz once again in the closeout game. Wow. And we are up against the New Orleans Pelicans, still with Zion at a 93 overall and Brandon Ingram. Other than that, the team is looking a little bit different. You'll start seeing some generic players coming through now. Sometimes they are a little bit overpowered, but the Houston Rockets are not in the playoffs. That is something to note. Bo Cruz is having a better career so far than Kermit. We're going to simulate the NBA playoffs, and we win. I think it was in 7, as Bo Cruz wins back-to-back finals MVPs, 23, 9 and 6. Not as good as the series as he did last season, but that will do it for the 2027 season. Orlando is your back-to-back NBA champions. Alrighty guys, in Bo Cruz's 5-year career, he is already a 2-time NBA champion, a 4-time All-Star, and a 5-time All-NBA player, with a Rookie of the Year. Is a 95 overall at 27. If you guys enjoyed, I'm more than happy to do a part 2 of Bo Cruz's NBA career, but I'm going to cut it off for now. It's been a long video, and I got to edit this still before it goes up. But this was fun. I got to sit back and watch this team go back to back. And if you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'm more than happy to do a second video. And I really appreciate you guys coming in and watching this. But other than that, that will be me for today. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace out.